Well, Richard contacted Leicestershire Garden Design to start with, and Jeff came round and had a chat with us, and we liked him immediately, and also we felt he worked quite hard to understand us and what we were looking to achieve and all of that kind of thing.
And we never felt that there wasn't a sort of honesty about what he was saying. We always felt that he was being very straight with us. He made the process very clear. We understood what was likely to happen, so we were very impressed with him when he came round.
And then we went and had a presentation. We liked what we saw, and we were shown all the different materials that would be used on the garden, and we set a date. In fact, the date came forward in the end, didn't it? And we got started a bit sooner, which was even better. But from the minute they arrived here, everything happened as they said it would. We were very, very impressed. They arrived on the Monday they were going to start with a plan. Jay arrived on the doorstep and walked us through the plan, everything that was going to go on that day. I mean, on day one, for example, there were 3 changes of skip on day 1, but they happened like clockwork.
But the other side of that is they're very keen to make sure that the neighbours were happy, because obviously when you've got a lot of workmen around and lots of skips going up and down a drive with lots of other people using that space, they were keen not to upset anybody, so they talked to the neighbours a lot. They made sure that the neighbours were happy, and they did that throughout the project.
And they worked incredibly hard. They seemed to communicate with each other and with people who weren't even on site. So if we needed to speak to Ross, who was at the office, within minutes the people who were on the site knew what was going on, and it was the communication was really effective.
But even now, several months after the project is finished, we can still phone them up and say, well, actually some of the plants that you put in aren't quite working out as they should be, is there something that you can do? And always somebody comes round, has a look, has a discussion about it, and they make a change if they need to. So we've had several of the plants taken out and replaced with newer ones, even when the actual creation of the garden is finished.
And we'd have no hesitation in recommending
them. No, not at all.
Yeah, I've already recommended them to a few people. Because a lot of people obviously knew we were having the garden done, and because we're a little open to the road at the front, some of the neighbours were gawping the whole time it was all going on, but several people observed how lovely it looked after the work was done, and asked who'd done it and things like that. So, we'd have no hesitation in recommending them.
No, not at all.